morning, everyone.
Morning.
Thank you for giving the time for us. Now, I'm Marlin, Rija, Wadang, and my friends
Nabila, Rachma.
We will do presentation. Our project is, the topic is biography of poem. Biographical Solitude. Introduction. Many biographical poems are written about famous or historical people or a person they both know, for example, a friend or family member. And additionally, they could be about a fictional character or a person that's completely imaginary and made up. Portrait biographical poem is formed to share information with readers about a person and give a better understanding of them. They are also a great way to help you remember important information. After all, reading a poem can be much more exciting and engaging than reading a book. In portrait biographical poem, also called bio poem, also provide information all about a person's life but with an artistic flair. Biographical poem following a fairly standard format and use key pieces of information about the subject including their first and last name, person characteristics, where they live, important relationship, for example, who they were married or related to, how that person felt and what they were afraid of, important achievements, goals, dreams, or ambitions. Analysis of Solitude. Solitude by Ella Wheeler-Wilcox is a three-stanza poem that is separated into sets of 8 lines or octaves. Each of these actors following us considers rhyme signs of A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. While this scheme ran as the same of and sounds alternative as the poet saw fit. A reader should also take note of the referencing moments in which Wilcox makes use of internal rhymes. A perfect example appears in the third line of the first stanza with word is and mirth. The same kind of rhyme also appears in the second line with bone and sound. The rhyme can also be found in the third and seventh line of the second stanza and in the third line of the third stanza. The poem begins with the speaker making 5 statements regarding how the world will reflect the spending on whatever you love or weep. Someone who is happy and upbeat is going to attract friends, while someone who sings and weeps will not. Thus, the next 2 stanzas, the speaker tries to make clear that one should do whatever possible to maintain a happy life surrounded by those who increase that happiness. Sadness will breed nothing but solitude. The poem concludes with the speaker ending that pain and that happen to everyone, but they will also be faced alone.
Stanza 1. Love and the world loves with you. The first line tells a reader that if one were to love, then the world would love with you. This statement is meant to appeal on multiple levels in the happiness within oneself creates happiness in others. Weep and you weep alone. The second line adds a more complicated dimension to the relationship between human and society. Here she described the upside emotion sadness displayed through weeping. If one were to weep, it would happen alone. People do not flock to the side of someone who is upset. Human beings are not attracted to negativity, perhaps for fear it too may be shared. Pada baris pertama memberitahu pembaca bahwa jika seseorang tertawa, maka dunia tertawa bersamamu. Pernyataan ini dimaksudkan untuk menarik pada berbagai tingkatan bahwa kebahagiaan dalam diri sendiri menciptakan kebahagiaan pada orang lain. Sedangkan baris kedua menambahkan dimensi yang lebih rumit pada hubungan antara manusia dan masyarakat. Di sini dia menggambarkan emosi yang berlawanan, kesedihan yang ditampilkan melalui tangisan. Jika seseorang menangis, itu akan terjadi sendiri. Orang tidak berbondong-bondong ke sisi seseorang yang kesal. Manusia tidak tertarik pada hal-hal negatif, mungkin karena takut hal itu juga dapat dibagikan. In the next two lines, this is a very perceptive, generalized statement about how many people view the problem of others. No one wants the burden of someone else's unhappiness if it can be avoided. One word receives a response from the world of society, and happiness will be multiplied in contrast. If you were to sigh, it would be lost on the air. The sound and the emotion dissipate without anyone annihilating or curtly repeating it. Dalam dua baris berikutnya, ini adalah pernyataan umum yang sangat reseptif tentang beberapa orang yang melihat masalah orang lain. Tidak ada orang yang menginginkan bahwa ketidakbahagiaan orang lain jika bisa dihindari. Seseorang akan menerima tanggapan dari dunia atau masyarakat, dan kebahagiaan akan berlipat ganda sebaiknya jika Anda menyenangkan itu akan hilang di udara. Suara dan emosi menghilang tanpa ada yang mengakui atau tentu saja mengulanginya. Next, stanza 2. Instead of 8 lines of solitude, the speaker presents another 5 statements that outline how the world at large react to positivity and negativity. The first line says that if you are to spend your days rejoicing, then others will seek you out and want to spend time with you. She once again presents a contrast that if you grieve, that the same man will turn and go. That people do not want your woe, but are happy to take on your pleasure. In the last 2 lines of the stanza, the speaker describes how if you are happy and drink start wine, then you are never going to be short on a friend. To drink it with continuing the metaphor of drinking, the state that life's goal must be consumed alone. Set 8 baris Solitude, pembicara menyajikan 5 pertanyaan lain yang menggunakan bagaimana dunia pada umumnya. Bereaksi terhadap positif dan negatif, baris pertama mengatakan bahwa jika Anda ingin menghabiskan hari-hari Anda, bergembiralah, maka orang lain akan mencari Anda dan ingin menghabiskan waktu bersama Anda. Dia sekali lagi menyajikan kontras bahwa jika Anda bersedih, maka pria yang sama akan berbalik dan pergi. Orang-orang ini tidak menginginkan kesengsaraan Anda, tapi dengan senang hati mengambil kesenangan Anda. Stanza 3. In the final stanza of Solitude, the speaker presents her final set on comparison between what a happy life and a sad one are like, and the reaction they provoke. She begins by utilizing another comparison to the way meals can bring people together. If one was to hold a feast, then their house would be crowded, just as if one faced, then the whole world would pass by. These 2 examples are meant as metaphor for a large way of being in everyday life. Welcoming community, companionship, and happiness are going to inspire even more of the same. Di baris terakhir, Solitude pembicara menyajikan rangkaian perbandingan terakhirnya antara seperti apa kehidupan yang bahagia dan menyedihkan, dan reaksi yang ditimbulkannya. Dia mulai dengan menggunakan perbandingan lain tentang cara makanan dan menyatukan orang. Jika seorang mengadakan pesta, maka aula mereka akan ramai. Sama seperti jika satu puasa, maka seluruh dunia akan berlalu. Jika satu berhenti, maka seluruh dunia akan berlalu. Kedua contoh ini dimaksudkan sebagai metafora untuk cara hidup yang lebih besar dalam kehidupan sehari-hari. Komunitas yang ramah, persahabatan, dan kebahagiaan akan menginspirasi lebih banyak hal yang sama.
In the last selections, she makes later statement about life and death and the way that humans deal with pain. She describes how success and a willingness to give will help one live a longer life, but there will be no one there when you die. Similarly, pain has to be faced alone. No one wants to peel into a train that is held for that kind of unhappiness. The world will much rather gather in the heart of pleasure. Bagian terakhir ini membuat pertanyaan yang lebih besar tentang hidup dan mati dan cara manusia menghadapi rasa sakit, dan menggambarkan bagaimana sukses dan kesediaan untuk membantu seseorang hidup lebih lama tetapi tidak akan ada siapa-siapa di sana ketika Anda mati. Demikian pula rasa sakit harus dihadapi sendirian. Tidak ada yang mau menumpuk di kereta yang menuju ke arah seperti itu. Ketidakbahagiaan. Dunia lebih suka berkumpul di aula kesenangan. I think that's all from our. Maybe our friends give a question maybe. I think that's all from our. Thank you.